Like, you know that awkward, like, when you, like, relax and get, like, the double chin? I always, like, do that and, like, sit like that with, like, my laptop on my lap, so I'm just like, this is unattractive. I'm just gonna shut my door so that Taylor won't come in and take weird Snapchats of me.
Okay, I've only done that to you, like, 3 times.
Always not, like, you always do it when I'm, like, at my worst, though. Like, literally.
Why would I get you at your best? How do you avoid tension while living together?
We don't really have tension. We have niceness offs, but...
Yeah. Like, not at all.
It was, I don't know, I feel like it's, like, we worked out really well living together, because, like, we were, like... I feel like we were super close before anyway, and we do a lot of things together, but I just feel like we're very similar people, where we very much, like... Because it's not like we don't have, like, the same friend groups and stuff, because we do. I just feel like it's, like, the fact that it's, like, we're just very... Which I'm an extreme extrovert, which I feel like you're probably an introvert.
I'm very introverted.
Yeah. Like, I'm extremely extroverted, but I feel like the whole thing is that, I feel like with the difference between us, I like, although I'm extremely extroverted, I'm also very lazy, and I love TV and, like, movies, and I just like to, like, sit in my room and watch TV and, like, not be interrupted for, like, long periods of time.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's, like, the whole thing that you said, that I just, like, sit and don't move.
Yeah. Something that did surprise me about living with her was that when she sits down, she commits, and she doesn't move. So one time, she was, like, sitting in the corner over there, as she does, and I, like, was going about my business.
That sounds so sketchy. She was sitting in the corner, as she does. It's true, though.
And I, like, walked in and I was going about my business, and I sat down and I started studying and doing work, and then I hear someone breathe behind me, and I, like, jumped, and then I was like, oh, she was there the entire time.
Yes, I was sitting at our kitchen table with food, watching TV.
She was just sitting, like this. No movement. It was so weird.
Yeah. No, I feel like, too, like, you probably have noticed, like, I feel like it's just, like, again, with things that you notice, like, I'm a lot quieter at home than I am in, like, person.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a lot louder here.
Yeah, you are. I feel like we kind of switch, because I feel like me out in public, like, with large groups of people, like, I cannot shut up. I'm, like, very, very talkative. But, like, me at home, I'm kind of just, like, don't talk to me. And I'll just, like, sit and be, like, super quiet. I feel like it was, like, my parents used to joke that, like, when I was a kid, I actually did not talk at all for a very long time. Like, no one knows my first words, and we kind of think that, like, I was mute. Like, my mom literally took me to a place being like, why isn't she speaking? But, my mom always jokes now that, like, once I started talking, she could never get me to shut up, because it was just, like, me making up for lost time.
I was gonna say, it's because you held it all in.
Yeah. But at home, I'm very much, like, don't talk, unless I'm, like, mumbling to myself. Normally, it's just, like, I'm a klutz, so I'll, like, hit things.
Yeah.
And bump into things and break things. And then, like, if Taylor's there, I'll just be like, I'm okay!
I just expect it. Do you ever get tired of seeing each other? Did I ask you that before or no?
The
answer's no.
But
the answer's no regardless. Like,
again, I think,
tension,
like,
or...
we just, like, work well together. Like, I don't know, there's, like, this sounds like... This is gonna make me sound like a horrible person, but, like, there's, like, those friends that, like, you're really good friends with, like, they could be even your best friends, and you love them to death, but, like, you have to deal with them in, like, small quantities, just because they're too much, and so...
Yeah, I mean, you can't always live with your best friend.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it doesn't always work.
No.
Like, luckily I've had, like, good roommates every single year I've been in college. I'm sorry. Every single year I've been in college, I've had really good roommates.
Yeah.
And, like, I roomed with you and we're really close, and I roomed with my friend Emma, like, a year and a half, and that worked out really well, too. But I think it's also just because I tend to adopt the lifestyle of my roommate. I'm like a chameleon roommate.
I feel like I do too, though, because, like, now I eat, like, mac and cheese, like, constantly. And, like, basically I get more food-wise. Like, I feel like I just buy whatever you buy, because I don't want to be, like, food... I get food envy, where I'm like, I don't want to, like, see what you cooked and then be like, but I want that. So I just, like, buy everything Taylor eats.
I also feel like I didn't notice it as you said it now, but like our standard dinners are steak and boxed mac and cheese, which mixes like really like refined food with like the trashiest of food.
Literally, I love like I was like, what are you cooking today for lunch? And you were like steak, mac and cheese, and like broccoli. So I got out steak. No, you got pasta, not mac and cheese.
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
I switched it up.
And then I got out steak, mac and cheese, and then like the like microwavable broccoli because I'm a peasant / lazy.
We're all peasants. Do you have a roommate agreement or set of rules?
No.
No, I mean, I think it's just basic human decency. Like, I don't walk into your room and murder you, and I think that...
Well, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Thank you for not slaughtering me while I sleep.
I mean, I know, it's such a struggle, but I respect your boundaries.
No, I think it's just, like, too, again, it's, like, one of those things. I think we've been, like, raised very similarly.
Yeah.
As in, like, I feel like our parents would be, like, best friends. But, I feel like also like that we're just like very similar like people when it comes to like being nice and respecting others. So I feel like we never have a problem with like boundaries. It's more just the fact that we respect each other's boundaries too much. Like
throwback to my soft knock.
Yeah,
like, you want to bang
throwback
on
to
your
like
door.
when I finally started coming out into the living room to use the couch. I felt so awkward about it because I was like, I can't sit here. This is Taylor's room.
I legit don't care. It's not even like anyone's fault. Like our school just shoved a bed into the living room and called this apartment a double.
But like I also don't care if like you like come in at whenever you want to use the printer and then still it's like
I know. It's like the boundary of the door. I don't have the door, so.
Yeah.
Do you share a bathroom and how do you deal with it? We do. Like
we do. We don't have a problem.
Yeah, except you walked in on me one time.
One time.
Things can never be the same now.
I also like scrubbed that bathroom clean though and picked up someone else's gum from the floor.
You make it sound like I go to the bathroom on the floor. Like, that's not what happened.
It's not your gum. It was one of the residents from, like, before we moved in.
Yeah, because, like, I have a strict, like, no food policy in the bathroom.
But it's just, I don't know. I feel like that's one of the weird things. If you haven't gone to college yet, or if you just decided not to go, or if you're not going to go, or you just never have lived in a place that other people have lived, it's, you find weird things. Housing, like, don't get me wrong. The cleaning people are amazing. I respect them. Like, great job, you guys. But also, I'm just like, the bathroom could have used a little bit. I did it. Yeah. It's fine. I know how to clean.
No, and, like, you were great. I walked into the room and it smelled like cleaning stuff. And I was like, what is this odd aroma?
Oh, my God. I bleached everything. I literally went, like, OCD crazy with that bathroom. And I found some, like, there was, like, gum from someone else before we moved in on the floor. And I cleaned it up.
Who chews gum in the bathroom?
I don't know. Like, what is that urge that you just have to, like, go to the bathroom and chew gum at the same time?
Keep it separate. Separation of church and state, my friend.
Also, it's just like, if you do chew gum, I apologize, but...
If you do chew gum, not to
the gum in general. But no, it's just like, why aren't you sticking on the floor?
I know, like, have some human decency and
pick
it up.
Place.
Like,
but yeah, no, our bathroom... It got to a dark place. We needed that to happen.
Also, I feel like I have so much hair and it sheds and I try to pick it up. Like, half of my time in the bathroom is me, like, removing hair.
It is.
Because I do my hair in the bathroom because I need to do it once it's soaking wet. So, like, hair falls out and I think it's just a general thing, too. Like,
yeah, it is.
It's awful. I apologize for
No,
my
it's
hair.
fine. On the bright side, it's really easy to tell, like, whose hair, like, is falling out. That sounds like we're going bald. But, no,
I feel like I am sometimes. I'll comb through my hair and I'm like, oh, God. Oh, no. I'm dying.
But, no, it's really easy to tell because I'm a blonde and, like, you have very dark hair.
I do?
You do?
I know.
What? You don't have pink hair, Taylor?
I know, I'm so surprised.
Oh my God. What is this lie that we've been living with? No, so it's very easy to, like, figure out who's who, and that's the one thing about living in double, it's very easy to figure out whose, like, stuff is whose, and, like, who did what, so it's very easy to just, like, teasingly blame the other person off being like, wow, Taylor, I can't believe you left such a mess. And then I buy her cookies, so.
Oh, I know. She's such an angel.
No, I'm not. I want to win.
Have your roommates' friends become your friends? Our friends are...
They were already the same people.
Like, I mean, I basically have 2 friend groups, Creative Writing Club and our sorority. And
I'm in both.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the only people in our sorority who are in both.
Like, 2 different, yeah. So,
like, there's many people in our sorority who, like, are in different activities. We just happen to, like, have both the same friend groups, because I feel like our friend groups is sorority, Creative Writing Club, and I guess you could kind of count a third one being, like, people from study abroad in London.
Yeah.
Except we both study abroad at London at the same time.
So, like, yeah, we have, like, the same friend group, so, like...
Entirely. It's nice, though, because I feel like it, like, works out, because, like, a lot of times with my, like... When I'm talking to other friends, I'll mention someone who's, like, outside of my friend group, and they'll be like, who? But we basically know every single person, except for maybe, like, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you know Julie, but, like, shout out to Julie. She's not gonna watch this, but that's beside the point.
And on the off chance she stumbles upon this